Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to Lotus Spirit Tarot. My name is Shannon Colleen, and this is going to be your monthly reading for August. Capricorn, before we get started, a couple of little announcements here. Happy to introduce that I am now having available to you $5 one-card pulls, where your spiritual team will come in to guide you on any question or guidance that you need at this moment. You can book that through our booking site, which is in the description box below. I will tell you, those are on video. They're about 4 to 5 minutes long, sometimes longer. And since I started this, and all the people who have booked so far, I will tell you, it is more than one card. Just Spirit has a story to tell you, right? They have something they want to tell you. So if you have gotten one of those readings, please put it in the comments. They've been very helpful to people. Also, Capricorn, join our membership right below, right next to the share button. There is the join. That is something new that I've just recently opened up, where we are going to have exclusive content, and I'm going to be there to guide you to your manifestations, guide you to your best life, because we have so much shifting going on now over the next 20 years that this is either going to be hit or miss for people. So I want you to have all the abundance, prosperity, love in the world that you can even imagine, right? So join our soul family, and let's get started. Divine Source Creator, overall energy for Capricorn, please. For Capricorn, what's the overall energy for Capricorn for August? Divine Source Creator, show us, but thank you. All right. Capricorn, I'm so happy. This is so brilliant to me. Okay, so yesterday, after I got done with my readings and whatnot, I didn't have a really good day necessarily, and, you know, we're human. We're going to have bad days. I was feeling very emotional. Things just were heavy. And it was weird because while I was doing my readings, everything felt great, but as soon as I went out into the world, things felt pretty blah. And my spirit animal is a dragonfly. And I kid you not, it's like they were surrounding me. They were following me, surrounding me, circling me. And it's Spirit's way of saying, it's going to work out, okay? So whatever your signs are, I do feel like it's really important that you look for your signs, okay? Because Spirit is saying it's going to work out. You are magic, right? Dragonfly, magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Very, very important here. You need to go through this transformation. I hear a lot of, if you're doing the same thing over and over, that's the definition of insanity, right? Because you're expecting a different outcome. You need to make big changes. Capricorn, you need to make big changes. Because the past, right, I courageously let go of the past. A lot of you may or may not know this. I named this channel Lotus Spirit Tarot because lotus flowers, right there, lotus flower, they have to go through muck and grut and grime and grossness to get to the surface so that they can truly bloom. That's the transformation. I went through it myself in my life. Okay? It was not necessarily like, oh, it's so easy and flip. No, there's work to be done. But the outcome is beautiful. When you recognize your own divinity, that's when things get beautiful for you. So you are making major transformations, doing things different, changing your routine, not doing the things that were holding you back, not binge watching, Netflix, whatever, right? You're making massive changes. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of major Arcana came out. And, you have to make the choice to do it. But yes, you are. If you're here, you're like, okay, because Spirit's kind of like slapping you in the face a little bit, right? Like, snap out of it. Let's go. We got shit to do. It's like you have to realize how much magic you have inside of you, but you do have to do things differently. And that does not surprise me. Again, with everything that's happening in the astrology, we cannot do things the way we did them before, or the way our parents did them, or the generations before. It doesn't work. It's just not going to work. So we got to do it differently. So take a moment. That's why they had me pause. Take a moment. Go, yeah, do I have to do things differently? This is not the time to be in the comfort zone and do the things that, that you've been doing. This is drastic change. For the better. All right? For the better. Let's see what we have in the tarot here. And Capricorn, I love you. I'm a Capricorn North Node, okay? And you're represented by the devil, right? In the tarot, but not in a necessarily bad way, but in a I get things done, I get things done. But you can be stubborn because you want to do things the same old way. It's not working. And you probably have been feeling that. Why isn't this working? Because you've got to change your ways. Show me clearly. Don't forget, Capricorn, to check out your other placements. It's really important. Your rising, go watch that. Your Venus and your moon. Show me clearly. What is the message? Thank you. So our first card out is the Six of Wands. There will be victory, but remember, letting go of the past. That also means don't do the same things over and over again. That's past ways of doing things. If you decide to make these changes, you will be victorious. I love the fact that she's got her back to us, right? Because she's moving forward into the light, into her success. There will be recognition and success for you, and your desires will come in. But you got to leave the old ways behind. Period. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. So serious. Show me clearly. What is the message, please? What is the message? Thank you. All right, Capricorn. Ha ha. Choose it. Choose to have the tower moment. This is when we break down everything that we had built up because it's no longer working, and we choose to start laying a new foundation. This is your moment. This reading is your moment, your epiphany moment. You're like, you know what? Spirit's right. I got to change it up. If you do this, there will be success. But if you stay in the stubborn ways of the old ways, you're not going to go anywhere. You're just not. I'm sorry to say that and be so harsh, but Spirit wants the best for you. So that's why they're telling you this. Show me clearly. And here's the thing. I've never noticed this. It's funny. You can literally look at these decks a million times and see something new. With this tower, you see how the squirrel is looking up and there's these butterflies here? Nobody's running away from the lightning. Okay? They're not like the standard tarot jumping out of the building. This is, I acknowledge there needs to be change, and I am going to put in that. I'm going to implement that change. Okay? Look at, I told you there was going to be a lot of major arcana. Again, the world, ending the old way, completing that cycle, right? Closing the book, not just the chapter, closing the book. Doing things in a more enlightened way rather than in a physical way, right? Not to say you're not going to do physical things, but it's like I have to approach this new life through a new light. Let's see what else we have. Very positive reading. I mean, I know it doesn't sound like it because they're being a little stern with you, but it is. It's positive. It's like, hey, you want the answers? Here it is. Do it differently. Show me clearly. Thank you. Yeah. Time to take charge. Do it differently. Again, having the courage to do so. It's not easy to change our whole routines, right? It's like, ugh, but I'm so comfortable here doing this. Takes somebody very brave to go forth in a new direction, in a new way of doing things. So stand in that power. Show me clearly. Thank you. My gosh, cards are coming out fast. Oh my gosh. Look at, I told you, more major arcana. The Hermit. Soul searching. Being enlightened. Doing things through a more enlightened perspective. A different way. Being open to it. Being open to say, okay, I can manifest this in a completely different way than I did before. When the Hermit in the Standard Tarot is carrying that lantern is the star. It's the wish fulfillment. What do I truly want, and how can I get there in a different way? It's reflection, it's thinking, it's soul searching, right? Like, okay, these are my desires. I'm not achieving them like I used to, so what do I have to do differently? How can I do things differently in a more high vibrational way? Through peace, through joy, through excitement, passion. I love it, Capricorn. And to be totally honest with you, I'm doing this too because, again, I just told you guys, I am a Capricorn North Node. Your North Node is your destiny, what you're supposed to do here, right? What direction? But a lot of times we don't follow that because it's like scary or hard or, but I don't want to change, right? But you're going to have to if you want that success, okay? Show me clearly. And if you're interested, for you guys at the end of this reading on the screen, I will put the North Node readings I've done. Your North Node is not your sun sign, so you'll have to go to one of the free sites to calculate it. And then go see, because my sun sign is a Taurus, my North Node is Capricorn. Go see what yours is and go watch that. It will be very helpful to you. Show me clearly. Ooh. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. What you used to plant in the soil, something in the soil has changed. So it's not growing what you wanted anymore, right? It's not. So we got to change the soil. Okay? It's not about necessarily planting new seeds. You still have the desires that you have, that you want to manifest, but it is about the foundation and how we're manifesting it. Okay? How we're creating it. Yeah, I love the bottom of the deck. Perfect. This tells me, ooh, I got the chills. This tells me that you will take this advice. You may have to come back and remind yourself. This might be one of those readings, Capricorn, for you where you've got to watch it for like every day. Every day for like 21 days, right? To form the new habit, to remind yourself, to not let yourself go back to old patterns. It might be one of those. They come up every once in a while. So with the death card, but it says right here, rebirth. Which is true of all the death cards, right, in the different tarot decks. But this one actually says it. Death, rebirth. I'm going to rebirth it. I'm going to do it in a way where it will grow now. Right? Love this. Love this. Show me clearly, please. What is the message for Capricorn? 13 on the clock. 13 here. 13 is a lucky number. 13's in numerology become a 4. 4 is foundation, stability, right? Show me clearly. You might be seeing a lot of 13s, okay? Show me clearly, please. What is the message? Thank you. I love this. I know that sitting in silence, Hermit, right? I know that sitting in silence is the surest way to hear my intuition speak. I am listening. What I tell you, doing it in a more spiritual way. So maybe you're not sure what you need to change. Well, maybe you implement a daily habit of meditating so that you can hear the answers. I am listening. Doing it a different way than what you've normally done. It's not going to work. We need the change, Capricorn. You've got to be the change, okay? So, with that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment. I read each and every one. I truly do. Definitely join our membership right down below. And all of my love, light, and blessings to you until next time, Capricorn.